Hi, everybody. Welcome. Oh my gosh, this audio. The audio! Hold on, everyone. I was like, why can't I hear myself? Why can't I hear myself? I could have very easily stopped it and restarted it, but I'm not gonna, because we're gonna keep rolling along because I'm gonna do this for an hour. Record for an hour. Hi. Welcome to BQ Robust Reaction Videos. Sorry for the dirt audio for there, right there. I'm Kelly Roberts. I'm rewatching and reacting to these vlog videos that I created in 2016. I started to do it in 2016, trying to capture my journey to try to qualify for the Boston Marathon. So we're so close to race day. I think it's race week. So we are in BQ Robust 100, episode 112. Let's do it. Let's do it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know why I'm.
Monday, September 3rd.
Why does it do that?
10:30 at night. Today was a rest day.
Nice.
So I didn't do any working out of any kind.
Good for you.
It's on these days that things just kind of like start getting really real and scary. All right. I want to talk about this because it's kind of like a total and complete mind.
What? What, Kelly? Tell us.
On the one hand, like, I feel like I'm like a pendulum. Like, I feel like I keep swinging back and forth between, like, nothing's happening and everything's except cool, and I'm calm, cool, and collected in the middle, like down here. And then I get really excited.
High highs and low lows.
That's
what we want to avoid when we're racing.
And then it swings the other way, and I have like moments of just panic. And like today was the first time I like had a moment of, am I actually ready? Which I haven't had since.
It's okay to have doubts. It's okay to question whether or not you're ready.
It's really hard in those moments when you like start questioning whether you're ready and whether you even want to do this, and getting afraid of how much it's going to hurt. That I try.
That's something you have to learn how to get.
Tommy, to acknowledge, like, okay, I'm scared. I'm allowed to be scared.
Putting on the pain
I
cape.
don't know if I'm ready.
Accepting
Okay,
that it's going to hurt like
I've never done
hell.
anything like this
You can't do
before.
anything about that.
But, and I'll tell myself, like, you're also excited.
But you can work on your relationship to that pain.
And I'll talk to myself like a total crazy person, like a full-on batshit crazy person. I will audibly talk to myself while I walk around the city. A lot of times during my really, really hard time, like moments, in my like toughest, doubt-filled, pain-filled running moments, like I can think during the last 2 New York City marathons, I had moments like this. I think about my brother, and I remember, like, you've been through infinitely harder and more painful things than this, and you survived. And it's not a great thing to lean on, because I mean, it can either go one of 2 ways. It can like propel me forward, or it can like totally derail me and make me, you know, I just can't get it together. I'll crumble.
You want to stay more in the gratitude realm,
what I'm doing,
less in the grief realm when you're racing.
I think of all of you guys. All the
Sometimes you
emails
can't
I've
help
gotten
it.
this
You're
week, and
exhausted.
since BQ Robust started, all the comments I've gotten, all the people who are pulling for me. And
It was so
something with
cool.
me.
Like so many people,
really
I felt
do
like were
think of you
pulling
guys,
for
and I
me.
know that I'm not alone, and that helps me so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard for a little bit because I felt so much pressure.
I also dealt with that. I
Let
felt a
that go.
lot of pressure. I did not let it go. I
Convinced
felt
myself
so
that,
much
like,
pressure.
The only person putting pressure on me was me.
That's true. I don't think
became
anyone
helpful.
put pressure on me, but I felt like
And then
there was
I do
pressure.
remember my brother, but not in a way of like you've been through more painful things like this and survived.
They're
I
not
think of it more
comparable.
like today's the day.
You shouldn't compare. Today is the day.
Because
Today's always the day.
I think the hardest part about dealing with a loss is coming to grips with the fact that like they're never going to get the opportunity to do anything ever again.
Yeah.
I try to remember that whenever I get really, really, really scared,
I can't believe I don't have bags under my
or
eyes.
whenever I try to play it safe.
I sleep so
again.
much more now. Why do I have bags under my eyes
No
now?
one wins when you play it safe.
I guess I have
ever.
little bags under my eyes.
Safe is fear. Impossible is fear. Like those things are
Running a
fear-driven.
marathon is inherently hard, right? Like
And I do
when
think
I
it's
talk
really
about
important
playing
that
it safe,
everyone
I'm
lives
chasing a
their
very
life
specific
like
outcome goal. There's nothing
they
wrong
make
with
people laugh. Like, people
running a
keep telling
race
me,
for the
"I'm so proud
accomplishment
you."
of it.
And I keep
That's a
saying, "I know,
goal.
I'm
That's a
proud of you
specific
too."
goal.
And I say thank you, of course.
I've done that.
But I really
That
am
wasn't
proud of me because
that wasn't
honestly,
the only
like,
goal
I
of this
didn't
day.
think I was gonna make
I didn't
it
want to
this
play
far.
it safe. I
really
wanted to
did
face
think I
my
was gonna
fears. I
make it
wanted
2
to cross
months
over
in,
that line.
maybe 3 months.
I didn't think this was going to last.
And
I
was just
definitely
gonna
didn't
make the
think this was
decision
going to
that it wasn't
last.
worth it. That running for fun was more than enough reason to run marathons
And
to
it
push
is.
yourself
It
just
is.
far
But it
enough.
is also fun to push yourself.
And
It's a
then I was gonna
balance.
hate
It's a balancing
this
act. I have
weird,
to take my hair down.
rigid
My head
structure
hurts.
of doubt-filled moments. That pushing my limits every single day and pushing myself past my breaking point and finding that my breaking point is actually a tiny bit further. Like I thought that wasn't for me. I thought running was hard enough and
It was hard enough.
I was going to give it the good old college try and then I was going to be able to make the announcement like running for fun.
Just
running
kidding.
fast is
This is
overrated.
silly.
Like,
I don't want to do it. But
it's
I
fine.
liked it.
And I do think like there's a time and a place for it. Like some people
Oh my God. I'm
will just
rambling.
run their hearts out and like that.
I can't tell if
they're
my
happy
attention
doing
span
that.
is just
People who
like
never
nowhere
really stay
because
in
of
their lives.
TikTok and
It
stuff.
doesn't matter, as
Or
long as you're
this is
getting
just
what you
genuinely
want out of
boring.
it,
I
like,
think this
that's
is
what's
boring.
important. For me, like I got bored, and I making this. Promise
I'm
to
bored
myself
now.
to do anything that I said
Shut
was
up, Kelly.
impossible and not giving into those fears and doubts. Like that's important to me.
Save it for the
And
podcast.
while
I guess the
didn't think I was
podcast didn't
capable
exist
of
yet.
Doing this and making it this far,
Oh, yes, it did.
it's another lesson. Like I can't. I need
maybe
to stop
not.
defining myself and putting myself in these little
I
boxes.
feel like the podcast started in 2017.
And trying to define the outcome of where it happens. I'm trying to remember that when I get really scared because the moments of terror are frequent right now. But that's marathon week.
It did, 2017.
I'm excited. I really am, but I'm
Good.
also very scared. Like I
Also
wouldn't
good.
lie to you guys if I wasn't honest about that. But I'm scared in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm scared in like a
Scared because you care.
I don't know what's gonna happen kind of way.
Yeah.
And I have such high expectations and hopes.
Yeah.
But I know what I have to do. Like I know I just need to go 100% and give it my all.
Let's see
whatever
what
that means
happens.
that day. All right. What are we at? 5 days? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 6 days? No, 5 days.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
It's coming.
All right, rest is really important. so
Thank
I'm gonna
God
go to
this
bed.
episode's over. Less rambling, more doing. Next. Oh God, 9 minutes. I hope this isn't rambling.
I'm most scared. I'm excited too. Excited and scared.
Oh God.
Mostly scared. God.
You tell me,
7,
girl.
6, 5,
4
3, 2, 1.
days.
It is, oh my God, I thought it was September. It's Tuesday, October 4th.
I mean,
And I have a 4-mile progression run. So I have 1 mile warm up, 1 mile at 8:20, 2 miles at 8, and then 1 mile at 7:45.
yes. That's a fun workout. Instagram alley. Oh, going the long way. I guess I had to get that mile warm up because one of the piers wasn't open yet. Oops.
Oh my God, it's so hot.
Dead end.
It's so hot.
It's hot today. It's like 82 degrees right now.
All right.
83 degrees. I'm so impressed with myself how good I am about my drills. I need to be better about that right now.
All right.
Those pants are
Progression run.
hideous.
Let's go.
But they had pockets, which I loved.
All right. That is done. The first 2 were fast, the third was on time, and the fourth was slower.
Right?
And
That's
I ran into my ex-boyfriend's best friend. So that was not cool. Oh. All right, let's cool down.
You only run into the who you don't want to run into in New York City. Oh, that's fun.
Oh my God. So the first couple miles were fast.
What bathroom? Oh, I'm in the guest bathroom.
Couldn't hit the last one. I was off by like 10 seconds, which I'm not going to lose sleep about, but whatever. Now I'm going to hop in the shower and then go to Uptown to meet up with the Foot Locker people.
Did we take photos that day? What were we meeting about?
I wish.
Oh God, here we
I
go
wish I
again.
was, like,
No.
calm about
How
that,
long is this?
but I'm not.
I don't know if I can do it.
spent
I can't do a
much of
3-minute.
the day
Oh my God, the whole rest of the video is this.
freaking out, like totally and completely, just
Is there a way to put it on like 2 time?
afraid. It's so funny because like when you're
All
in
these
Tampa,
comments.
it's so much easier not to think about your marathon when you're just busy. So like, from the moment I woke up until like 2 o'clock when I went for my run, like I was just like go, and then I ran. And it wasn't the best run. Like I was a little sore and I had little aches and pains, which of course I just spent the entire time going like, what's that? That's a broken foot. Like what's that? That's a pulled hamstring. Which nothing's wrong. Everything's totally fine. I have nothing to worry about. I'm making mountains out of molehills. But it's impossible not to just feel totally anxious. Like I feel really anxious. And it reminds me of how scared I was going into my first marathon. Because my first marathon, I remember I went
When you don't know what to
the
expect,
expo
it's
by
the anxiety is tough.
I remember waking up early and driving down to San Diego, and I remember like holding the steering wheel like this.
White knuckling it.
And I got there so early, like the expo hadn't even opened yet. Like
I
just
was all
sit
by
in the car
myself,
for
and that was
30
so sad to me.
I just remember holding the steering wheel and thinking, like, you're not ready. You can't do this. You shouldn't do this.
Mm.
And I remember getting my bib. Like, I didn't even take a picture with my bib. I was so afraid. Let's look. It sounds really vain to admit this, but Instagram and social media really was a driving force in me not giving up
Yeah.
in those first few months of me running.
It really kept
Like,
me
when I ran my
accountable.
first
It gave
marathon,
me
I
like an
wasn't even running
accountability
for
buddy. No one cared,
December, January, February, March, April, May.
but
7 months.
it did something for me.
So it was something I was doing to like show my friends that I wasn't giving up on myself, that
Yeah.
I wasn't not doing anything with my life, that I wasn't too afraid to do something big,
Is that where I am? Or
that I was running a marathon.
Oh, it's in the
And it
video.
felt great. So the reason I say I didn't take a selfie, like, that is something I would have done because I wanted to say, like, look at what I'm capable of. Which sounds ridiculous and vain, but it meant a lot to me to be able to, like, hit those milestones. That's why I love running selfies so much, because I know for a lot of people, like, there's so much more than a picture.
Agreed.
You know, there's so much more than just an accomplishment. All right, let's see. I'm in last year. That's my I just got broken up with picture. All right, we're getting closer. We're in May of the year before. There's when I went viral. Good times. All right, we're getting closer. Here's when I just moved to New York. Here's the first run I ever did as a New Yorker. Here's my first 10K ever in my first race here in New York. All right, here we go. There's the Disneyland half. Here's when I put 13.1 and 26.2 on my car. It still makes me geek out. I did not post a picture with my bib. I posted a picture of me when I crossed the finish line.
So cute.
The ice. This is me after the marathon.
I was in so much pain.
Me and my mom after she pulled me out of a porta potty, or almost.
I could not stand after. I could not stand up. Seriously.
I think for a lot of people, it's really hard for them to understand just what running means to someone who runs a marathon or runs a half marathon, because it's so much more
Yeah,
than like crossing a finish line.
I agree.
For me, like getting started and running that first marathon was one of the biggest turning points of my life. That race changed me. I wish I could say crossing that finish line like it was arms over the head, best day ever. But it was like, I don't remember crossing the finish line. Like, I remember.
I kind of remember. I remember
coming downhill
jumping.
and just
taking a jumping
praying
photo.
For it to be over. Like, it was horrendous.
I remember the girl
So painful.
who helped me finish at like
I
mile 10 or
remember coming
11.
up to the finish line and seeing my parents.
Oh, we're talking
My
marathon.
mom's smiling face.
I did
my
not
dad's
jump during my
smiling
marathon.
face.
I jumped in the
I
early
remember
parts.
Just feeling like really proud.
I would always
they
take
had
like
seen
jumping
me cross
pictures.
the finish line. Sometimes it just like makes sense to want to give up on
It
something.
did make me so. I loved having my parents there.
It seems impossible or too far fetched or too much work or the timing's not right. But here's something I will tell you. There will never be a right time to do something.
No.
There will never be.
There's
like,
better
You'll
times.
never wake up one day and think like today's the day. Maybe that will happen to you, but like don't count on it. Focus on what you can do today, like right this moment. It's always a great time to start something.
Yeah.
Or to like take the next step. Or to make a promise to yourself or to start a new goal. And anytime you want to give up, try to make it just one more day. 1 more hour. 10 more minutes. 5 more minutes. See what can happen. God, I just am ready for it to be race day because I just can't. I just need this to stop. I'm just really scared.
Yeah.
I'm really, really scared. Like really, really scared. Terrified. The most scared. I'm excited too. Excited and scared. But mostly scared. No, mostly excited. Oh my god.
That wasn't that terrible of a talk. That was sweet.
Why did I do this?
Because it's fun, you goon.
Alright, I can do this.
Yeah, you can.
I can't. I'm going to bed.
All right. Good night. 4 days. Oh. All right. See you tomorrow. Hopefully more things happen and I'm not just talking to the camera in bed. Bye.